Hello! Today we're gonna make costelinha de porco com farofa. You got it? No! Okay. Pork ribs with toasted cassava flour, butter, onions, and eggs. It is so good. You know, the name is farofa, this toasted cassava. And in Brazil, from north to south, from coast to coast, we eat farofa with everything. Rice and farofa and beans are mainly things important, very, very important on the Brazilian meal. So we're gonna start with a little trick that a friend of mine that is an old cook, very famous in my town, her name is Dona Lucinha, she told me how to do it. And she was born in a farm and she knows everything about pork meat. So the trick is really nice. She put a boiling water and then she put a little bit, a little glass of cachaça. Cachaça is a Brazilian distilled spirit made of sugar cane. It's high on alcohol, nice smell, and she put the cachaça on a boiling water. Then she put all the pork ribs inside this water. And the funny thing is that she says that she does that to take away the sadness of the meat. I never knew a pork meat had some sadness, but well, you know what? Don't discuss with an experienced old cook. She said, I'll do it. It's a knowledge that comes from years. Well, I believe it's to take away a little bit of the grease or maybe something that it was dirty, in the farms at that time to clean up, maybe there was no fridge or something like this. But either is it necessary or not right now, I'll do it. So I put it all here and it's pretty fast, like a couple of minutes. And it's nice. I think it takes a little bit of the grease away and you're gonna be sure it's pretty clean. Awesome. This is a lot. This is cool. I'll put it there and this is it, like 2 minutes. You just put it on and take it out. I'll mix a little bit. Get from the bottom. Smells a little bit like the cachaça. I like it. It's nice. Looks so good. Pork meat, it's funny because I like very much pork meat. And we have a lot inside on the state of Minas Gerais. We have a lot of pork meat. But we have it at home. We have in the farms. When you go to the restaurants, they don't make many dishes. But they do this, the pork ribs, which are typical here. And I like it a lot. So take it out here. Ooh, I'm hungry. Big meal. Now you're gonna change from your barbecue sauce. You're gonna make costelinha mineira in our way. Oh, they look so good. 2 more. A lot. Okay, got it. So now, I think we're gonna start. We're gonna put them here to cook, and at the same time, while they cook, we do the farofa on the other side. So, we took the mágoa away from the pork ribs, and we're gonna start saute our pork ribs. A little bit of olive oil or any oil you like to use. I use a lot of olive oil because I like the taste. I put a little garlic, some garlic. And this one, they are smoked, but actually we do a lot, the regular one, natural ones. You can do both. They smoked are delicious, they are already good. And it's faster to fry. So if you're in a hurry, you do the smoked one. If you have time, you do the natural ones. Actually, it's nice to switch. I'll put a lot of garlic, We like garlic over here. Okay. Let me see. A little more. Smells so good. Now, I didn't put salt, you notice, because the smoked one is already salty. At the end, we try a little bit. If it needs, we put a little bit more, okay? So let's put it over here. This smell, your neighbors are gonna come, okay? If you're in the restaurant's gonna be full. I want this will come from this smell. It's really nice. So I let them fry here a little bit, and we're gonna start here doing the farofa, the toasted cassava flour. Pick it up and skillet. Put it there. Tiny bit of oil, and then butter. You know this little trick? All the time when you put butter, I put a tiny bit of olive oil so it doesn't burn, doesn't get black. If you're cooking and doing something else, you don't have to worry about it. All right, gonna melt. It takes a little bit for this to melt. Let it go. I like these pans, you know, this casserole and this one, they're thick. And we use here like this, very thick, because then they're pretty. You can put it on the table and then it gets warm and stays warm for longer. So you can talk, have your caipirinhas, have your drinks, and the food is there and it's not getting cold, especially on winter. It's pretty nice. All right, it's melting. Then we're gonna put some onions. Onions and garlic. I mean, if you don't like it, you just put garlic. If you don't like garlic, you just put onions. But normally, the farofa and almost everything we make in Brazil, we put garlic and onion. I like it a lot. And parsley, always parsley. A little bit of garlic. A little bit. Let it melt completely. Let it go a little bit golden brown. But you don't have to wait the whole time because we're gonna add the flour, we're gonna add the eggs, and we're still gonna brown the flour. Actually, when you're gonna buy the cassava, here in Brazil, we have two cassavas to buy. The cassava which is already toasted and the natural cassava. You can do both, but if you bought the toasted, then you go pretty fast. I usually like the one which is not toasted, so I put it the way I want, and it gets a lot of taste from the butter, from the onions, from everything. Actually, this farofa, I have to talk a little about the farofa because we love it. You can make different ones. You can make like this. It's kind of a simple one because the pork meat is very tasty. So I make a simple one. But for Christmas, you can add, you can add dried fruits. Oh, you can add everything. We can add walnuts and it gets really nice. We can stuff the turkey on Christmas. It's really, really good. And we do it a lot here. So now I'm going to put the eggs. You know, we chefs, we teach everything and we don't do it. Never put the egg straight here because it can be bad. So you gotta do it somewhere else before. I'll do the right thing for you guys. Put it over here. Good one. Because if it was bad, and you put it there, you gotta start from scratch. All right, pretty good. Actually, I mixed them up. Let's see, our Costelinha pork ribs are getting there. Look at the color. I love this. When I was a kid in my house, my grandma used to do these pork ribs, and I loved it. And I was the younger one. You know the younger one? Grandma do things for you. So she would pick like 2 or 3, and then I would have it for dinner. And my brothers and sisters were pretty jealous. Okay, so you fry the eggs. Start frying the eggs. And now we're gonna put the cassava flour. It's pretty crunchy, so it's nice that you can serve with anything. If you have a meat or something, barbecue. Sometimes we do parties with barbecues here, and you put it on a skillet, and then you take it out of the skillet. On the skillet, you pass on the farofa. It gets crunchy outside. It's really, really nice. I mean, the first time you found a little funny, but trust me, it's very good. Well, let's season this. Some salt. I don't put much salt. I don't like salty food, especially because pork meat, especially when it's smoked, is very salty. So I put a little bit and then you try at the end. A little bit of parsley. You know, I need color. You need color. You have here red, green, white. When it's colorful, it's tasteful, and you feel like having it. All right. One more time here. Ooh, almost there. Ah, oh, delicious. Perfect. Now here, let's finish up this side. You mix it all. You can add more butter if you want. If you're a butter guy, it gets really tasty, but more calories. Okay. You see how easy it is? And it's different. It's Brazilian, from another country, traditional food, very tasty, easy, cheap, good price of meal, and you're gonna have fun. Well, we're getting there. Now we're gonna do presentation. It smells so good over here. I wish you could feel it on the TV. You know, in the future we're gonna have there. I'm sure we're gonna have that. Okay, so we place the costelinhas here, the pork ribs. You know, I say in Portuguese so you guys can learn a little bit of my language. I'm talking on yours, you will learn mine. Look, this is delicious. And this color is so attractive. Okay, and as I said, doesn't have to be smoked, okay? You can do both, either like this, either mix it up. These ones we're gonna use in the feijoada, the national dish. We use the smoked ones. And the beans take the flavor away. It's delicious. Now the farofa, you put on a side. Usually in Brazil we have everything with rice, beans, and farofa, and toasted cassava. But this you can have like, when you're having drinks, you know, having your caipirinha, and then you have this little bit like an appetizer. It's pretty nice. All right, enjoy, my friend.